The CATapult pitching and hitting system. A revolutionary new concept in hitting instruction that combines accuracy, affordability, and game quality pitching that no other pitching device can accomplish.
Tonight in the front row, we hit the water with Charlie Moore and the boys to catch some hogs.
Yeah! Oh, man! Look at the size of this fish!
Plus, we'll have the story of a former local football star who's now making his mark on the baseball diamond. Major League Baseball is getting set to name its World Series contenders, and with that, lots of baseball fans and possible future players are tuned in. Here in Massachusetts, those same people are taking notice of an invention called the CAT, which stands for the CATapult Pitching and Hitting System. It was invented by a local man with ties to another playing field. Everett, Massachusetts knows Bob Leo as a standout athlete. At Everett High School, he was an all-scholastic choice in football from 1960 to 62 and captured the state scoring record in his junior year with 138 points. His football career then flourished at Harvard University, where he ran for over 3,600 yards and was named All-Ivy, All-New England, and was an All-America honorable mention.
Second touchdown. Senior halfback Bobby Leo opens the drive with a beautiful 18-yard run, and the senior speedster nearly gets away.
After college, Leo signed on with the then Boston Patriots, where he played 3 games during the 67-68 season before turning to law for a career. Not football that made him explore his creative mind.
I had a son, and he wanted to play Little League Baseball. And I had separated my shoulder in high school and went down to the ball field and tried to pitch to him, and it was a disaster. So the poor kid had to suffer balls whizzing behind him and over his head. And so I started looking around for pitching machines. And looked everywhere and couldn't find anything for under $1,000. And all they had were the electric machines, so I actually made one for myself. And just basically, stayed with it, developed it over the years. It's been about 6 years now. He was 12 then, he's 18 now. And this is what we've got.
What Leo has put together is a leather harness attached to rubber hosing and steel rods. All you need to do is bring the harness back, line it up on target, and release. It's as simple as that.
Let the cords do all the work. So it's bringing it back and right down the middle. You pitch a ball about every 10 seconds. It's very easy to operate. I've had mothers, don't take this wrong, mothers, but I've had mothers actually using this and pitching strikes to their son, one after another, or their little girl. So at Little League distance, which we're set up for today, it's very easy to operate. At 60 feet, it's a little more difficult. You've got to pull the cords back a little further to generate the power to cover that distance. But I can get this thing cranked up to about 75 miles an hour for high school kids, and I've actually pitched to college kids, and it's been challenging to them too.
Leo knows there have been plenty of other pitching machines that combine the same slingshot idea, but accuracy has been a problem. But he has figured out a way to stay right on target, or a little low and inside if he desires.
The reason for its accuracy and the reason why I think this may be marketable and the reason I got my patent was because I came up with a way to aim it. And that had never been done before.
And just like a big league pitcher, the Cat has an arsenal of weapons that will keep the batter on his or her toes.
Depending on the speed of the pitch and the type of ball that you use, you can throw fastballs, you can throw curves, you can throw sliders, you can throw splitters, and the batter doesn't know what's coming. So it more closely approximates the real thing. It's been fun, and it's been, I've had a lot of people encourage me along the way. I've been at this for 6 years now, and they've been, I've gotten a lot of feedback and a lot of encouragement, and I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with it, but I know as long as I'm having fun with it, I'm going to stick with it.
Bob is thinking that the Cat will sell for around $200, a big difference from those electronic pitching machines that run about $1,000. Now that Bob has his patent, he's considering two options: selling the system to a big sporting goods manufacturer like Spalding or Franklin, or starting his own company. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
The Cat is the only pitching device that can throw different breaking pitches, plus a fastball and a changeup, with no adjustment to the machine. The Cat has a delivery the players can follow in time, and it is highly accurate. Because the hitter does not know what pitch is coming next, it is effective in improving concentration and discipline. It is the closest thing yet to a live arm. The speed of the pitch can be adjusted from 45 to 85 miles per hour, and has been clocked as high as 94 miles per hour. This portable version of the Cat can be set up in under 10 minutes, takes no electricity, and disassembled, the entire unit can fit into the trunk of any size automobile. In this batting practice session, the movement on the ball and its challenge to hitters can readily be seen. On this pitch, the ball moves down and in. Here the ball slides down and away, and the batter fouls it off. Again, the ball breaks down and in. On this next pitch, the ball stays up and the batter makes good contact. In February of 1999, the first in-ground version of the Cat was constructed in one of the batting cages at Terry Park in the city of Fort Myers, Florida. The Cat is ideal for batting cages because of the ease with which it can be set up for use. The in-ground version utilizes two underground cement stations into which a 2-foot section of plastic tubing is secured. The galvanized steel support poles easily slide in and out of the underground stations for quick setup and removal, and when the Cat is not being used, plastic caps cover the tubes, which make the stations nearly undetectable. Here the underground cement stations have been covered over, and the plastic caps conceal the stations. With the aiming rod and target already in place, setup time is about 1 minute. Standard L-shaped nets, already in use in most batting cages, can be utilized to protect the pitcher operating the Cat simply by reversing the net and placing the high portion next to the pitcher for him to step behind. The in-ground version of the Cat is ideal, especially for high schools and colleges, because most schools already have their own batting cages. Because the Cat is also easy to operate, the players themselves can learn to pitch with it and provide each other with challenging game quality batting practice to go along with their soft toss and T-ball drills. The speed of the ball in this sequence is about 80 miles per hour. Accuracy at this speed over a distance of 60 feet is about 90%. This indoor version of the Cat is ideal for winter and early spring indoor workouts. It assembles in about 15 minutes. If an indoor batting cage is available, plastic batting machine baseballs can be used to work on timing for straight pitches, along with real baseballs, which allows players to work on hitting breaking pitches. If an indoor batting cage is not available, soft core baseballs can be used, which replicates the movement of real baseballs with little or no damage potential to the facility. During this practice session, real baseballs were used and the speed of the ball has been increased to about 87 miles per hour. At higher speeds, these pitches are beyond the abilities of most high school players and are extremely challenging even to the better college players because of the late, sharp-breaking movement of the ball. This was evident in the summer of 1998 when the Cat was first used to pitch to the Cape Cod Baseball League. The Cat has also been challenging and instructive to professional players as well. In February of 2001, the Cat was demonstrated to the Atlanta Braves at the Wild World of Sports at Disney World, Florida. This next pitch is a sharp breaking slider which hits the outside corner for a strike. The following sequence of pitches demonstrates the accuracy and especially the movement of the ball using soft core baseballs during a hitting session at Cape Cod Regional Technical High School in Howard, Massachusetts. This next pitch is a classic curve which straightens up the batter and drops over the heart of the plate for a strike. His next pitch is a splitter. This is another splitter that stays up and the batter drives it. The indoor version of the Cat for artificial turf on cement-based surfaces utilizes cement lag shields, which are drilled into the cement base and into which eye screws are inserted. The eye screws and lag shields support the guide wires and are situated near or under the cage netting so that they are out of the way of any other activity inside the cage when the Cat is not in use. 2 1/4-inch holes, which are nearly undetectable, are used to secure the support poles. Setup time for the Cat is about 2 minutes. First, the 1/4-inch rods and dowels are inserted into the pre-drilled holes. The support poles are then situated into place. The guide wires are then attached to the support poles. For faster setup, keep the guide wires attached to the eye bolts and cover them under the netting so that they are out of the way of any other activity in the cage when the Cat is not being used. However, you may find it preferable to remove the guide wires from the cage entirely when the Cat is not being used, because only the fixtures, the cement lag shields and the eye screws, remain in the cage, which are completely out of the way of any other activities and are securely attached to the cage surface and are virtually tamper-proof. This is recommended for teams that do not have exclusive use of the cage, and especially for cages that are open to the general public. Now the cords and harness are being attached to the support poles. Once the aiming rod is in place, the Cat is ready to roar. During this hitting session, the Cat is being used to pitch to a professional baseball player, Mike Landry from Lewis University in Chicago. In the summer of 2001, Mike caught for the Nashua Pride, a AAA team in the independent league located in Nashua, New Hampshire. The Pride was coached by former Red Sox player and manager Butch Hobson. In 2002 and 2003, Mike played for another team in the independent league, the Brockton Rocks. In this sequence, you can see why the Cat is a great training tool in helping players to hit pitches that move in, out, down, but also at times stay straight. Just like live game pitching, the Cat challenges hitters on every pitch. No other pitching device can do this. The CAT is ideal for use at the Little League level. For beginners, standard plastic dimple batting machine baseballs are best. Because they have no seams, these balls fly straight with little or no break in the pitch. Coaches have said that the CAT helps take away the fear of being hit by a pitch. At Little League distance, the CAT throws strikes well over 95% of the time. It is a real benefit to coaches and parents alike because it is easy to operate and because every pitch is in and around the strike zone. Real baseballs can be used for more advanced Little Leaguers to teach them to hit the breaking ball. The plastic target, which is 17 inches wide and 20 inches high, acts as an automatic umpire and is effective in teaching hitters the strike zone. During this batting session, real baseballs were used for this Little League All-Star team. Although the players had limited exposure to hitting the breaking pitch, they adjusted quickly and were soon hitting the ball with authority. The late movement on the ball forces hitters to concentrate harder and to wait on the pitch longer, which is the key to hitting the breaking ball. It improves vision and discipline, and the challenge presented by the CAT is also effective in increasing determination. Players love it because every pitch is in and around the strike zone. The movement of the ball also makes it more interesting to hit off than the conventional electric pitching machines, which throw either all straight pitches or all breaking balls. As you have seen, the CAT throws a variety of breaking pitches, plus a straight pitch and a changeup, with no adjustment to the machine, so the batter does not know what pitch is coming next. Also, the CAT has an actual delivery the players can follow in time, and is an excellent teaching tool because it can make batting practice as hard, if not harder, than what players face in the game. But most of all, it is fun. The CAT is easy to set up and use, and mothers, at Little League distance, you can join in on the fun and pitch to your Little League son or daughter.
Use this machine. It's very easy to set up and to pitch to James, and all of the pitches seem to be in the strike zone, although you don't quite know where they are, so it's much better than a pitching machine and much better than live pitching. We really enjoy using it. Both James and his older brother.
Currently a catcher with the Brockton Rocks minor league baseball team, Brockton, Massachusetts. Been playing pro ball. This is my rookie year. Basically, I played a little bit last year for Nashua Pride up in Nashua, New Hampshire. Basically, my experiences in baseball and in hitting especially, as a hitter, I'm always trying to stay on balance and try to stay on a pitch as long as I can before actually swinging at it and committing to trying to hit it. And what I found by working with Bob and by working with the CAT, by the late movement that the machine can produce, and random late movement at that, it really helps a hitter stay back and wait for a ball, be patient. As a hitter, you always...
My name is Jason Trott. I'm the strength and conditioning coach for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. I myself was a collegiate player at The Ohio State University, where I was a 3-time Big Ten batting title winner, and I was also 1997 Cape Cod All-Star. And when I was I was in Cape Cod, I had the pleasure of meeting Bob Leo, who introduced me to the CAT pitching machine, and I believe it helped me in hitting split finger fastballs, sliders, pitches with late breaking movement. That's what the great thing about the CAT is. It has a lot of late breaking movement, which forces me as a hitter to stay back and wait and see the pitch and really pick up the laces and make good contact with the ball.
Hi, this is Andrew Danisco and David Danisco. We are both familiar with the batter's box, and we've been hitting here for a number of years. We've come down and we've gotten used to straight machines, and now we've made a change into Bobby Leo's machine. We've not only adapted to it, but we've become more familiar with it with each time, and we've become better hitters because of it. And I hope to see more of it in the future. I think it's one of the best inventions we've ever come across.
So, 14 years old. I've been playing AAU here. This is my second year. I've been taught by some of the greatest, considered the greatest baseball hitting coaches that you can get around here. And this is probably one of the greatest machines I've ever seen or even used. And it's probably, if I talk to you after my season, then I can guarantee my hitting will, my batting average will increase dramatically.
Hi, my name is Sean McGowan. I was a third-round draft selection out of Boston College to the San Francisco Giants, and I'm currently a member of the Boston Red Sox organization. I went to school at Burlington High School, where I was a three-time All-Star and included 2 batting championships and a Division II State Player of the Year award. From there, I went on to Boston College, where I hold the records for home runs for a single season and career, as well as RBIs. After that, I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants in the 3rd round, where I played for 4 years, and now I'm currently a member of the Boston Red Sox. The feature about the CAT is that not only is it kind of an expert training device as far as tracking the ball, but it also really makes you stay back on the ball. It teaches all the things that are correct in hitting baseball, which is, soft feet and quick hands. You need to stay back, and you also got to be quick with your hands, tracking the ball the whole way through. After a down season of struggling with the San Francisco Giants, where I hit .270, which was about 40 points off my career average in professional baseball, I used the CAT all off season long to get back to where I wanted to be. And that coming year with the Boston Red Sox, I led all of minor leagues with the Red Sox with a .320 batting average.
For more information on the CAT, contact